Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you were doing well. This is going to be a finale for Go for the Goal. I think it's about time we take this project and bury it in the backyard. It is by far my most failed project of 2019. This project got the shaft. I completely blame it on the experiment. But I didn't want to leave you guys all hanging. I haven't done an update in months. I don't even remember when the last time was that I posted an update on this project. It just became too much of, every month was a non-update update, and I saw the writing on the wall, so I decided to put these products on the back burner. But nevertheless, I wanted to close this project out officially and let you know where I ended up. So, Go for the Goal was a Pantastic Ladies collaboration project. The Pantastic Ladies are a Facebook group. You could find them over on Facebook and join them. They would love to have you. They collaborate on 1 billion projects a year. So if you're looking for what projects are out there, they're not the end-all be-all of all project pans out there. There's lots of other project pans, but they are a huge portion of the project pans that are out there from day to day. So if you'd like some inspiration or if you'd like to join in on a group project, join the Pantastic Ladies on Facebook. The whole point of this project was to make small goals on some makeup products or non-makeup products. It could be any beauty product, but the point was never to use the product up completely. It was to set a goal, and once you achieve that goal, that product rolls out and you could roll a new one in. This project was known as Peeping Pans last year, and so this is my second year doing this project, kind of. Last year it was called Peeping Pans, this year it's called Go for the Goal, but I've been working on this project for 2 years with the focus of hitting pan on as many Super Shock shadows as I can, because I have a lot of Super Shock shadows and they dry up. So I wanted to get some use out of them. At least if I had pan on them and they were dried up, I could say, well, you got some use out of them. For me personally, it generally takes between 20 and 30 uses to hit pan. I know there's some people that hit pan on it the first time they use it. That's not me. So I can usually get 20 or 30 uses out of it before I hit pan. And I was working on 4 Super Shock shadows at a time. Prior to this finale today, I had only hit pan on 1 Super Shock shadow this year. I think last year I hit like a total of 13 pans or something. So I think that goes to show what a fail this project was. I also think it goes to show that I was having too much fun with this project last year, and that if I would have focused in on my Pan That palette a little bit more, I could have made more progress with that. But instead I was having too much fun with this project, which I don't care. The point is to get use out of my makeup. I don't care if I meet all my goals or not, but I do look back and think, I wonder if I could have finished that palette from last year if I wasn't having so much fun with hitting pan on my Super Shock shadows. I don't know. So anyways, this year I'd previously hit pan on 1 Super Shock shadow. That was the shade Frog. I really enjoyed using that shadow, and I rolled it out and rolled in a new one. And the 4 Super Shock shadows have been sitting in my bathroom for months. And I have picked them up and used them here and there, but not with any consistency and not enough to hit pan. Until recently, I hit pan. So I decided, let's film a finale and end this project and put it out of its misery. The shadow that I hit pan on is Valley Girl. This was in the project at the tail end of 2018, and I rolled it into the project this year to hit pan on it, and that just happened last week. So 12 months later, I have finally hit pan. There you go. You can see it right in the middle. I have used up quite a bit of product around the pan, and as you can see, this product is starting to get a little dry. It's cracking around the edges. I have filmed a video on how to revive Super Shock shadows. There's lots of videos out there on how to revive Super Shock shadows. I prefer argan oil. It seems to work really good. So I could revive this, but for now, I'm just happy to have hit pan, and I will roll this out. The remaining 3 Super Shock shadows do not have pan, but I will show you what they look like today. The first one is the shade Halo. It is a beautiful golden shade. I used it quite a bit, but I did not hit pan. And out of the 4, this was probably my least used Super Shock shadow. Next is Melrose. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous warm brown. I'm wearing it in my crease today. I love this. It's a matte shade, which I know a lot of people do not like matte Super Shock shadows. I don't have a problem with them. I like them a lot. And I have a slight dip going in the center because I also use this as a lower lash line shadow. And this is a great shadow. I love it. Do I have pressed shadows in the same shade? Yeah. I'm sure I have lots of this color, but I really like this particular Super Shock shadow, and I think it's a good one to have as far as matte shadows go. It's not too dark, it's not too light. It looks really great in the crease. You could create a warm neutral eye look or a warm eye look, like orangey reds, and this will look good. The last Super Shock shadow is Birthday Wish. This one right here. And out of the 3 that I did not hit pan on, I used this the most. But I still didn't hit pan. I don't know how many times I've used it. I'm not tracking the uses. But as you can see, there is no pan. This is a gorgeous taupey tan shade with little purple lavender glitters in it. And the way that I used this was as a topper over my purple eyeshadow in my Baby Panette palette after I hit pan on Spectre from the Moon, is it Moon Dust? The Urban Decay palette that was in pan in every palette for most of the year. Once I hit pan on Spectre in that palette, I think it's called the Moon Dust palette. Once I hit pan on Spectre in the Moon Dust palette and that palette rolled out, I started using this as a topper to that purple eyeshadow, and the two paired really nicely together. This kind of toned down the purple. It still looked purple, but this toned it down just a little in a way that I didn't mind at all. So I did get quite a bit of use out of this. I did not hit pan on it though. That's where we're at with those 4. I'm really happy to have a pan for this finale. I really felt like I couldn't post a finale until I had a new pan. So I'm really glad I have a pan. But only hitting pan in 2 Super Shock shadows this year is a total fail in my book. And yeah, I just didn't get around to using these. When I was planning out all the projects for this year at the end of December, I kind of thought I could do better. You know, I'm trying to be realistic, and I thought, yeah, I can do it still. But I couldn't do it. It was too much on my plate, and this project had to be pushed to the side. I have no idea if the Fantastic Ladies are bringing Go for the Goal back for next year. I'm assuming they are, but I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to be doing this project again for 2020. I really liked it, and I love working on my Super Shock shadows, but I have decided to do some other projects, and I think the same thing's gonna happen if I try to do this again for 2020. I think with the other projects I have going on, these Super Shock shadows will be pushed to the side for the entire year, and we're gonna have a repeat. So this is going to be my finale for this project for now. I don't plan to bring it back for 2020, but if the Fantastic Ladies are still doing this in 2021, maybe I will join that project again at that point. Thank you guys so much for watching. This project was a fail, and I'm sorry, but I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.